Did Google just pull a fast one with the Pixel 10? At first glance, the specs sound amazing. Triple cameras on the base model, a brighter screen than ever, and new colors to keep things fresh. But what if I told you this could also be one of the most confusing Pixel launches we've seen in years? Stick around, because this might not be what you expect. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether this lineup is worth your money, your upgrade, or even your attention. Let's start with the Pixel 10. It looks familiar. It still has a 6.3-inch OLED display, just like before. But now, it cranks up to 3,000 nits of peak brightness. That's brighter than most TVs, and definitely more than your eyes need outdoors. So far, so good. But turn the phone around, and that's where things get strange. This is the first time we're seeing a triple-lens camera system on the base Pixel. Sounds like a major upgrade, right? Until you look at what those cameras actually are. The telephoto lens is a 10.8 megapixel sensor with 5x optical zoom. Sounds decent until you realize it's the same one used in the Pixel Fold last year. And people weren't exactly raving about it. The main sensor drops from 50 to 48 megapixels, and it's not just fewer pixels. It's also a smaller sensor. That means less light, less depth, and probably less detail. Then there's the ultra-wide, which takes the biggest hit of all. From 48 megapixels down to just 12. That's a huge downgrade. This isn't the kind of move we expect in a new generation. It feels like cutting corners. Maybe make room for the telephoto, maybe to save costs, but it doesn't sit right. There's some good news, though. The battery is getting a bump to 4,970 milliamp hours. It's not massive, but it's better. Charging gets a little faster, too, going from 27 watts to 29. Nothing crazy, but better than nothing. And wireless charging jumps to the newer Qi 2 standard, which supports up to 15 watts. That's a nice boost over the 12 watts we've seen before. Under the hood, we're getting the Tensor G5 chip. This is a big deal. It's being built on TSMC's 3nm process, which means better power efficiency, less heat, and faster performance. The RAM stays at 12 gigabytes, with storage options at 128 or 256. Solid. And the colors this year? Obsidian, Frost, Indigo, and Lemongrass. It's not just technical. Google still knows how to make their phones feel personal. Now let's talk about the Pixel 10 Pro. This one looks familiar, but there are subtle changes. The speaker grills on the bottom are now symmetrical. Finally, the SIM tray is moved to the top left. And the camera bar on the back? It's thicker than ever. It's bold, and it's going to stand out. But here's the twist. The camera sensors are exactly the same as the Pixel 9 Pro. Nothing new here. Same 50MP main, 48MP ultra-wide, 48MP telephoto, and the same 42MP front camera. But Google might still surprise us. They're enabling macro photography using the telephoto, and with the new Tensor G5 chip paired with a redesigned image processor, we might see a big leap in actual photo quality. Not from new hardware, but from better processing. That's very Pixel. It's always been about what the software can do. The battery on the Pro is slightly smaller than the base model at 4,870 milliamp hours, likely to make space for a larger vapor chamber for cooling. Same charging speeds, same wireless options. But now we come to the part that's confusing. The color and storage combinations. Not every color is available in every storage option. Want a Pro in Jade? You'll need to get the 256 gigabytes model. Want porcelain? Not on 1 terabyte. Obsidian? That's your only option for the base model. It's frustrating. Google, we want choice, not limitations. There's also a Pixel 10 Pro XL, which is basically the same phone, but with a 6.8-inch screen and a giant 5,200 milliamp hour battery. It charges a little faster too at 39 watts. Then there's the Pixel 10a, which won't be coming until early next year, and barely anything is leaked. Expect it to stay affordable at $499. Finally, the Pixel 10 Pro Fold. A slightly larger outer screen, thinner hinge, and the same cameras. But this time, a big battery at 5,150 milliamp hours, and possibly the first foldable with full IP68 water and dust resistance. That's a game changer. Prices are steep, and again, storage options are tied to specific colors. So, what do you think? Is the Pixel 10 lineup a step forward, or 2 steps back with a smile? Let me know in the comments. And if you're still here, thank you for sticking around. Hit that like, hit subscribe if you want more honest takes, and I'll see you in the next one.